Hello friends, welcome back once again to my channel Gurukul. I am going to continue with exercise 13.2. Sum number 1. We have to draw a line segment PQ which measures 5.6 centimeter. And then we have to draw a perpendicular to it from a point A outside the line segment PQ by using a ruler and a compass. So let us begin. First we will make the line PQ measuring 5.6. PQ 5.6 centimeter. Now let us make any point. This point is A, which is outside the line segment PQ. And now we have to draw the perpendicular from point A, which is outside the line PQ. So for that we have to take a compass, place the needle at point A, and we have to cut the line PQ at two places. As we can see clearly, we have got a meeting point beside P. Let us mark it C, and one point beside Q, let us mark it D. Alright. Now we'll place the needle of the compass at point C, and with any radius we will draw an arc below. Now placing the needle at D, we'll draw the arc here. As we can see, we have got a point here. We will name it E. Now we will join A and E together. Now there is another meeting point on the line segment PQ. Let us mark it F, this point. So AF, line segment AF is the required perpendicular from the point A to the line PQ. So this is the construction. Sum number 2. Draw a line segment AB which measures 6.2 centimeter, and then we have to draw a perpendicular to it at the point M on the line segment AB by using a ruler and the compass. So first let us draw the line segment AB measuring 6.2. AB 6.2 centimeter, and the point M is on the line segment AB. So let us mark it somewhere here. This is M, and from this M we need to construct the perpendicular. So let us continue. We'll take the compass, place the needle on M, and with any radius we will make an arc. Here we got the 2 points. Let us name it C and D. Now with the same radius, we'll place the needle at D. We'll make one arc here. Again we'll move up. At the meeting point of the new arc, we'll place the needle and form a new arc here, as well as make an arc above. Now we'll come to the new meeting point of the arc, and then we'll cut the arc. So here this is the meeting point, intersecting point. Now we will join this N. So MN is the required perpendicular from the point M to the line AB. Sum number 3 says that we have to draw a line L and take a point P on it. So no measurement has been mentioned. So a line L of any measurement this is line L. And now we have to take a point P on it. So let us mark point P here. Now through P we have to draw a line segment PQ perpendicular to L. So now we will construct the perpendicular. So taking the point P, we will draw an arc. Now from the new point which we got on the line L, we'll make another arc. We'll place the needle on the new point formed by the new arc, and we'll proceed ahead to form another arc. And with the same radius, we'll make an arc ahead also. Now we'll place the needle at this point and we will cut this arc. Now we have got a new intersecting point, and we will join that point with that or with P. So this is the line segment PQ, which is perpendicular to line L. Now the next instruction given is that we have to draw a perpendicular to PQ at Q. So let us mark this point, and they have asked us to use ruler and a compass, which we are doing. So we place the needle at the point Q and make an arc. With the same radius, we'll cut an arc here. Again we'll move ahead, placing the needle on the new arc formed, and then one arc above. Now we move to the new arc formed. At the meeting point, place the needle and cut the above arc. Now we are going to join that new dot formed with Q. Question number 4. We have to draw a line segment AB of length 6.4 and construct its line of symmetry. Instruction has been given that we have to use the ruler and the compass. Now, what is the axis of symmetry, which we have already done in the previous lesson, is we have to divide the figure into two equal halves. Both the sides are equal. That is the axis of symmetry. So here we can also say that axis of symmetry is equal to perpendicular bisector, because perpendicular bisector also divides a line into two equal halves. So just in order to confuse us, they have used the word axis of symmetry instead of perpendicular bisector. So now let us proceed. Line AB measuring 6.4. AB 6.4 centimeter. So axis of symmetry means that we have to draw a perpendicular bisector. So we place the needle at point A and take it more than half. Draw an arc above the line, another below the line. Now we place the needle at point B. We'll cut the arc above the line. Similarly we'll cut the arc below the line. Now we got the 2 points here. We are going to join them. C, D, and this point B, E. So now C, D is axis of symmetry. Sum number 5. We have to draw a perpendicular bisector of the line segment XY whose length is 8.3. So let us construct a line XY measuring 8.3. X, Y, 8.3 centimeter. Now we have to draw the perpendicular bisector. We'll place the needle at X. Radius is more than half of the line. We'll draw one arc above the line, one below the line. Similarly, we'll change the position, come to point Y, cut the previous arc above the line as well as below the line. Here we got a meeting point, and now we are going to join them. Let us mark P and Q. So P and Q is the perpendicular of the line segment X and Y whose length was 8.3. Now we have to take any point on the bisector drawn. So this is the bisector which we have drawn. So let us place the point, any point here. Sorry, I should rather mark this R and this point should be P as given in the instruction. So now we have to examine whether Px and Py is equal. So let us measure the point XP. It is coming to 4.6 PY is also 4.6. So first part is XP is equal to PY. Next is if M. Now this M is the midpoint of XY. What can you say about the length XM and MY? No doubt XM is equal to MY, as PQ is the perpendicular bisector of XY. So this and this is equal. Thanks for watching my video, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Press the bell icon and select all for every update.